Hello, everyone. My name is Allison Merker Garner, and I am the creator and author of Musical Minds. Welcome. This particular practice is called the memory card. It is taken from the work of Dan Candell, a hypnotist that integrates all sorts of neural influence into his work. We have two basic neural systems that we work with. There's the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system gets us activated. The parasympathetic nervous system calms us. We want a healthy balance between the two. If we are too activated, if we're too sympathetic nervous system activated, we may experience fear or worry or anxiety or anger or something that gets us less rational, less aware of our surroundings, less aware of ourselves, and hyper focused on one thought that triggers us. If we are parasympathetic dominant, we will experience lethargy, excessive fatigue, lack of motivation, boredom. So either extreme isn't good. And so we want to have a healthy balance. And the work that Dan Candell does is taking hypnosis, specifically self-hypnosis, the way we use our minds to influence our emotions and our feelings and our functioning. That is combined with other approaches that also support a specific outcome. So if we're doing something like the memory card, we're using movement, eye movement, sensory input, hypnosis, and somatic experiencing. We're layering all those different approaches into one practice to support not just neutralizing an activated response or an unactivated response, but to actually shift it. So this exercise, and I will have a few more available to you, does more than just neutralize an unwanted thought or emotion. It takes that and begins a shift toward a better experience. And when you do that, you're rewiring response. You're rewiring the neural circuitry that you have in your brain and in your body to something that supports your well-being. So let's do the exercise, the memory card. I want you to imagine a card, and on that card is a word. That word identifies an unwanted emotion, thought, event, or feeling. I want you to imagine the card and look at it. It has written on it the name of whatever you've identified that you want to change. Look at the lettering. Look at the size and shape of this card. It could be the size of a business card. It could have the texture of something that's more like sandpaper. It could be more poster sized. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. I want you to identify it with all the variables that involve your sensory input. Color, font, script, texture, shape. What does it say, and how does it look, and how does it feel in your hand? And put it in your brain. And as you put it in, use a sound. That's another sensory input is in. We're going to take that memory card, remove it from where it normally resides in the brain, and we're going to get rid of it. But as we get rid of it, we're going to change it. We're going to have some agency over it. So for the purposes of ease, I'm going to refer to my memory card as worry. Yours may say something else. So there's my card. And it says worry on the front. And I toss it up to the ceiling. And I look at it up there. And I can still read the lettering of worry on the card. As I look at it, it changes. I change it. I change its shape. I change its color. I change its font and its script. I change the whole look of that card up there as my eyes are rolled up looking at it. And as it changes, I change the lettering as well. Calm. You may choose a different word. Now my card looks different and it has a different lettering and it spells something that's different. And as I look at that, I reach up and get it, bring it down, and I bring it back in. And now I have calm in my brain. This exercise is something you can do several times a day. It creates neural circuitry changes. So not just neutralizing something, but you're actually changing it. So if you do this exercise, if you've been triggered and you are worried, and you do this exercise and you replace it with calm, over time, that will be your neural response. You'll have a learned response that is better for you, that serves you better than worry does. I hope this is useful to you. Thank you for listening.